Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Ivan Ortiz and I'm going to be doing a series of videos of how I'm preparing for a study abroad trip slash backpacking in the future. So hopefully I'll do maybe 3 to 4 videos of the research I've done, tips, tricks, and things that I find helpful. One of which is just traveling with a backpack. 40-liter backpack is what I'm gonna choose to travel with, just because I don't want to deal with I guess those extra charges of doing check bags or like the extra hassle of carrying things around. Just one backpack and a sling bag. So to start off, I'm gonna show you the one that I picked. I have this REI Coupe Ruck Pack 40 liters. The reason I chose a 40-liter backpack is because for most airlines, they have limits, either dimensions, weight, maybe liter size. So from what I found, research, obviously you have to do your own research depending on the airline, but from what I found is this bag pretty much fits on most airlines that I'll be traveling on. So one, it's good for domestic travel, and another one for international travel, what I'll be doing. So yeah, 40-liter rucksack REI Coupe. Most of the items that I did buy I usually got them I found them on sale. So this one, I believe I got it for like roughly $80, maybe 100, pushing it. So I thought it was a steal just because one, it covers everything that I wanted from a backpack. So again, if you want to do your own research, I would suggest to do it, just because what you may feel more comfortable in could be different from what I'm going to show you. So some of the things that I found in wanting to choose a backpack that I found, like from people that were writing blogs about backpacking, study abroad, and videos, is the way it opens up. So I didn't really think of it when I was first researching backpacks, but this is one of the main things that I was looking for when I was looking for a backpack, is the way it opens up. So this is a front-facing backpack. Most that you find, I guess, in people who go to school or in school or just other normal backpacks, I guess you can say, usually open just from the top, and then you put your books or whatever you have in there. For this one, it opens up front-facing all the way like this. So the good thing about this, from my perspective, is if you have packing cubes or whatever it is, you have a full view of what you are looking for without having to, like from a top-facing backpack, having to remove items from the top in order to get something that's at the bottom. So this is nice because you can see here when it's laying down, what you may have here, blah, blah, blah. And also on this side. So here you can see this bag has 2 mesh bags, breathable material, so maybe putting underwear, socks, or something to let it breathe a little bit better. This top mesh bag is, I think it's a good size. I mean, you can fit several things in here if you need it. Daily essentials, for your packing trip, maybe a little bit more private. This large one, I guess multiple things can also fit in here. It's a pretty big size. It opens up sideways, so it's not bad. And so on the inside here, it doesn't have much, pretty minimal. One thing I guess that it has on the inside is another mesh pocket. I guess you can put your water bottle in here, or maybe a traveling towel, quick drying traveling towel. And yeah, and one laptop sleeve. So, for those who are traveling abroad, those digital nomads or students, this is pretty good. It's maybe, I don't know what the size of it here is, but I would say maybe 15, 17-inch laptop fits comfortable in here. Alright, and one thing that I thought was pretty neat of this backpack is this zipper on the side. So what it allows for you to do is, so you won't have to open up this front compartment. You can keep it closed and just reach in the side, and you can see that it's it goes all the way through. Or you can get it from whatever it is, maybe a passport or something quick and easy. Probably wouldn't advise you putting your passport there, but yeah. So It does have the zipper, it ends up at the top, and then you can see here it has the lock. So if you have one of those traveling locks, you can loop it through somewhere here, attach it, and that's a preventative measure. You know, someone's trying to get in your bag, which is a good thing. Let me see what else. So another thing that I was looking for in a backpack, because I plan on taking, you know, my water bottles, is something where to store it, or at least take it with me, easy reach. So they has these pockets on both sides of the bag, one right here and the other one here. So that's something that I find beneficial, just so you can carry two. Either for me, it'd probably be coffee on one side and water on the other. Apart from the front, I mean, it's pretty minimal. I kind of liked it just because there aren't so many pockets. I like it's cleaner look for me. And on the top here, there's also same size bag as the inside, and it has a little bit of padding, so maybe something can go, maybe your phone or something can go in here. It protects it a little bit better. And it seems, I'm not too sure if it's waterproof, but it does have, like, the material does feel a little bit like thicker, stronger. And it has something to hold your keys, just so you won't lose them. I never really used this, but I guess it's good to have just in case. So that's the only pocket on the front, besides the two water pockets on the side, or water bottle pockets. Left on the back. So the back has nice sturdy straps. If you're gonna be carrying a lot of weight, or at least the capacity of this, you definitely want to have something that's gonna be nice, thick, and sturdy. So that was something I was looking for. Obviously, that along with these hip straps, also nice and thick. It's kind of hard to tell, but maybe it's, I don't know, half an inch of padding, possibly. So this is really beneficial, so you can remove the weight so much from your shoulders, your back, and kind of let it rest on your waist. So this was, you know, I had to have this on my bag, which most bags this size tend to have, you know, these included now. But if they don't, then I would recommend go for something with waist straps. And the back seems to be also like ventilated, has these like ridges, kind of like a wave pattern. So I guess to help the back breathe a little bit better, which is nice. If you're gonna be traveling for, you know, if you do, especially like, I guess wilderness backpacking, or just even if you're in the city, you know, it's nice to have some ventilation along the back. And also the waist straps have these pads near the lower back that actually are thicker, like the cushion's thicker. So that's something that's beneficial of this bag. Now going back to the shoulder strap, something that is nice, especially if you are going to be carrying a lot of weight, is to have some straps that you can pull down right here, because once the bag starts getting heavy, you'll see it kind of like lean back on you a little bit. So this allows it to straighten up and kind of sit more flush or in line with you know, your natural position of walking. Yeah, those are the main things that I thought about when I was picking a bag, or that I learned while researching about backpacks. Another thing is, if you're going, I guess wilderness packing or something, they have this for the water pouch that you can put in the back, and then loop it through, and I guess tie it somewhere, maybe on this little hook strap thing, or strap. And when I was at REI looking at this backpack, you know, just messing around, looking at all the pockets, I'm like, okay, well, this seems like this is gonna be a pretty good bag. And something that I found is, or when I was researching too, is it's nice if you can have a bag where you can hide the straps. Like in those instances where, you know, I'm not sure if you've ever had your backpack kind of caught in a wedge, like the straps in a wedge or something that, you know, could tug at it. This is something that I found that was pretty interesting too, or a neat feature. And so underneath here in the back, there is a cover. And what this cover allows you to do is cover the straps. which when I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't know if I really need it. But it's happened to me where, you know, I'll pick my bag up and it's caught underneath a chair because like moving it or something. So this is pretty nice. If maybe especially in the airport, or if you're gonna put it in the, or you have to put it in the overhead bin, because it's not gonna get caught in somebody else's bag, or kind of just leaves a nice sleek finish. And it pretty much carries like a it was just another luggage bag. So having this cover can actually be beneficial, especially in the airport setting. You know, if it's laying down, you just pick it up and let's go. You know, let's dip. So it has it on both sides. So I guess it can be nice to maybe even just hold it right here, or if you're in the front, just kind of hold it near your body. And let's see what else. So another thing that I saw with other bags that this one unfortunately didn't have was, or I think it was Osprey, has like these bat looking flaps that allow the bag to be compressed through some compression straps. This one only has compression straps on the front side. So what you do is, you know, there's a strap right here, a little buckle, and then you'll strap it down, and this allows it to be compressed on the top half, and it has it on both sides obviously, which it's nice to have this, just because if you have a little bit of weight, or maybe you have to check your bag and see if it can fit in the little, those, I don't know, those little steel containers or whatever, you know, maybe try to force it in. Probably be a little bit better if you can compress it. But down at the bottom it doesn't have it. I wasn't tripping, you know, because it does come with a lot of other features, which I think are beneficial. But maybe like in another version, it'd be cool to have it to get some compression straps down here. And I can see it can be a little hard with the water bottle, but that's, you know, beside the point. So the last thing that this bag offers is this additional pouch on the side, or this additional, yeah, I guess like, yeah, pouch on the side pocket. And it has room for maybe an additional water bottle. I don't know, thirsty out here. So underneath this zipper though, there's this shell. And this shell is for, you know, if you arrive at your destination, it's raining, and you know, you don't obviously want to get your bag wet, you know, blah, blah, blah. So it opens up and it has these straps in order to connect to the top of your bag. So what you'll do is put this over your bag. You know, put your straps on or whatever. Yeah, cause it'll probably be best. And just walk around looking like a Ninja Turtle. You know, this I think it's pretty nice just to have something that protects your bag in the case, you know, you land somewhere and it's raining. But yeah, for the most part, the bag does the job that I need it to do. You know, in most cases, I see that a lot of backpackers have larger bags, or they're longer or whatever. But I'm not sure if I'm sure you can't have those as a carry-on. So I think this would be the most I would want to take for, you know, traveling abroad, maybe even domestically. I think it offers enough space for you to travel minimally and not take anything you don't really need. Yeah, so maybe 35 to 45 liter bags are your best bet if you want to keep it minimal. And this also forces you kind of to think and be intentional on like with the items you want to take. I think that's something that has worked for me, because yeah, just, who wants to pay extra fees? I know I don't. Like, I don't want to pay another $100, $150 extra. But maybe on the way back, but not on the way there. So yeah, this is the REI Coupe RuckPack 40 liter backpack.